Good morning, everyone. It's October the 22nd, and I'm here this morning to provide you the statistics for the metropolitan San Diego area. Real estate stats it is for the month of September, which are reported the middle part of October. So without any further ado, in order to keep this short and sweet, I'm going to go ahead and start right in by telling you that the detached homes for the month of September increased 2.2% median price. We are now up to just $50 shy of $470,000. And that means that we are up 20.5% year over year, 20.5% from September last year, 2012, to September 2013. For condos, we're up 30.9%, and we are now standing at $314,250. Okay, so good run up, really good run up on both sides, 10% more on the attached than on the detached. Closed and pending properties have continued to decrease due to the seasonality. Right after the middle part of August, we find that the fall kicks in. We're waiting for the holiday season, and closed and pending sales begin to decrease a bit. We'll start to see those pick back up again in about the middle part of January. Inventory has been slowly increasing. You remember during the first part of the year until about the first part of June, we had a real dearth, if you will, of inventory, which was causing prices to increase very, very rapidly. We had a shortage of inventory and a lot of buyers out there. Not quite so many buyers now because they were seemingly waiting until interest rates decrease, which I'll touch on in just a second. And more sellers are feeling quite exuberant about the price increases and their equity position, so they're more willing to put their homes in the market. So inventory has increased some, and demand has decreased a bit. So now we're seeing what we call equilibrium in the market, although still a bit of a seller's market versus a buyer's market. Speaking of interest rates, let me just digress for a second and chat a little bit about interest rates. Until about the early part of June, you remember that interest rates, long-term 30-year interest rates were running about 3.25% to 3.5%, averaging at about 3.5%. Today they're about 4.25%. They've come down about 0.25% in the last several weeks. And you remember that the early part of June when the Federal Reserve started making motions that they were going to stop buying mortgage-backed securities, that the rates went up about 1.25%. I'm sorry, 1.25%, which raised the rates from 3.5% to about 4.5% to almost 4.75%. Well, they're back down to 4.25%. What to do now? If you're the conservative play, I would strongly recommend that you go ahead and find your best deal, make your best deal with your realtor, and go ahead and secure the interest rates where they are now. If you want to take a look at 30-year interest rates, the history, look at my blog. I recently put a chart up there that shows that the lowest that the rates have been in 30 years was the early part of this year. We're up a little bit, but I think there's a greater propensity right now for rates to rise than for rates to come back down. So make your best deal. Go for it. Don't wait. Go ahead and get it done. So that's all for now. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, but I'll be back in a month and we'll chat about the statistics for the month of October. Okay, have a good month. Good luck. Best of health to you. Bye now.